Welcome to the third episode of the Bonfire Chronicles. This is outdated, and today I'm going to show you how to get to and explore the Undead Burg. So here we are, we're still at Firelink Shrine. I showed you some things like this Crossfallen Warrior guy. Down here you've got the Firekeeper. Here a lot of people have died through here. So I'm going to show you some tips on how to fight and stuff like that, how to survive. And it's going to start by us going this way. So remember, left bumper or L1 on PlayStation blocks, and you can go through the whole game just being able to block. And if you want to play a little more advanced, you can try to parry, and I'm going to experiment with that up here with these hollows. But remember what I said earlier in the first video, don't get greedy. You're going to see there's a few of them up here. There's one, two, so I'm just going to face one at a time. Just getting close enough so he'll come to me. Okay, we're going to try to parry him. Got him. That is sweet. And if you can parry, they're left vulnerable, and they're an easy kill. The problem is, you got to get the timing right. I'm not very good at parrying, honestly. That was just an experiment on my part. It's usually easier just to block, and then whack him a couple. Okay, now you see that guy over there? One of the shielded dudes? We are not going after him right now, because this guy up top has fire bombs, and he's throwing them down. If you get close, it's an ambush. I'm going to go up here. Now, I could just go after him, but there's a guy over there with an axe, so I'm doing that to draw his attention, and I'm going to get him to come to me. And now I'm out of the range of the fire bombs. I still haven't aggroed the dude with the shield. Now we're just going to take on Axe Boy here. Nice swing. I like mine. Alright, got him. Now, for the sake of argument, we're going to take out Firebomb guy here. Hold down B to run. Alright. Heavy attack. Oh, he's still alive. Crud. Oh, his friend came to join. The shield will block a lot of your damage. He's stuck running. We'll just push him up. One good thing about killing him is sometimes you will get firebombs from it. I mean, you farm firebombs from him. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go after this guy. I'm going to try to go around and... Oh, I didn't backstab. That's okay. Took him out anyway. Alright, we're going to grab this item. Soul of a Lost Undead. Now, there was an item over here. Let's go where you can see it. Right there. Problem is, jumping in Dark Souls is finicky. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'll show you how to do that later, whenever I'm in the mood to deal with jumping. For now, that guy that was up top came down to get us, and we already beat him. So there's nothing over here. So we're going to head on up top. Whoa. There we go. Get on there. You see a doorway here. We're not going to go in it quite yet. We're going to head over here. There's another treasure. Soul of a Lost Undead. Here's a message somebody left. Rear. I'm sure that's meant to be funny, but I don't think that joke landed quite as much as they'd hoped. So when we look to the left when we walk in, you're going to see a shiny and a big, ugly rat. We're going to heavy attack them. Oh, crap. Got it. Okay, you got to watch the rats. They carry poison, and when poison builds up and you're poisoned, you take that damage for quite a while. Okay, now we're going to head this way. Now, you're going to notice here on the left, there's an archway. There's also this gate. So when I go to the gate, it doesn't open on this side. That's a shortcut for later. We have to go this way. And we are now entering the Undead Burg. There's a crowd of people. We are not going to go after them all at once. Taking them one at a time. So we get Axe Guy. All too easy. Okay, don't get fooled. He is not alone. Backstab. Yes, thank you very much. While I'm in that animation... Oh, crap. While I'm in that animation, I have iframes or invincibility frames, so he can't really hurt me. Okay, I'm going to check in here. I can't remember if there's a treasure hidden among the zone. No, there isn't. Okay. So here's another fog gate. We are not going to mess with that right now because there's some stuff we haven't seen yet. And so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show that to you. So let's go over here. We're going to get rid of these barrels. Because what is there is a little drop down right here. So we're going to drop. Oop. Grab a large soul of lost undead. Now, you can see there's walkways down through here, but look carefully. Those hollows hanging from the edge, they're going to climb up and try to ambush me. So I'm going to drop down to this right here. Then I'm going to drop down one more time. And I already know he's here. Oh, God. Made a mistake there. Alright, got him. That was not the prettiest I've ever dealt with. Let's check over here, make sure there's nothing to find. No, this is a dead end, and it's actually there to fool you into walking down there and getting killed. Thankfully, we took those guys out. Let's check this area. Oh, come on, really? Right, nothing. We're going to go in here. I think there's a guy down here somewhere. Oh, we've got another ambush coming up. You can hit them while they're there and send them tumbling. There's another one coming. There he is. Come on. Block and... Alright, got them. Okay, those are all taken care of. And we've got a shiny. Rubbish. So that's the thing. Rubbish is, well, it's rubbish. It's not worth anything, really. But you go through all that to get it, and, you know, so you never know with this game. You've got to be careful. Now, the items are set. So you can find, like, a walkthrough that tells you where everything is. Where'd this guy come from? He's trying to find me. But here we go. Here's a treasure. This, I think, is a humanity or a twin humanity. Humanity. Okay, humanity is really important. Now, I'm pretty low on health. I'm going to go ahead and take my Estus. So now I've explored this area. I'm going to go ahead and drop down. Where's this guy? There he is. I'm actually going to do a plunging attack on him. Take him out. Is there another one? No, that's it. Okay. So we're going to head this way. There's another player over there. Alright, we're going to go through the fog gate. Okay, we're inside a room with stairs leading up. Let's check under here, make sure there's nothing. Check your corners. Ah, treasure. Where are you? Soul of a Lost Undead again. We're going to head up here. Alright, now you're going to see there's a platform over there, but we can't quite get to it from here. You cannot make that jump. Don't even bother. We're going to head this way. See what we find. Oh, crap. But don't worry. We're not fighting him yet. We'll have to deal with him later. But here is a great example of don't get greedy. There's a lot of dudes up here. Take them one at a time. And don't get close enough for the guy with the crossbow to get you. Up two. Didn't want to face two. Got him both. See, crossbow boy up here is going to try to take me out. There he is. Zip in behind. Okay, we want to go ahead and take out the crossbow guy. Okay. So we've done that, and we've made it up here, and there you go, another bonfire. So this is a good place to stop and rest. Now remember, when I do, all those enemies there I just beat are going to come back. But that's okay, because that's easy XP. Do I have enough to level up from this journey? I do. I'm going to go ahead and up my endurance. Okay, get up. Now you're going to notice they're out here and they don't know I'm there. Now there's a way to go through here. You see that little tunnel that way, where you see that phantom heading. We are not going there, because there's stuff here we can explore. As I walk slowly, they're not noticing me. So I'm going to sneak up behind this guy. And take care of him. he will make this a lot easier. Now deal with this guy. Got him. Here comes another one. Oh, didn't get him. Watch out for the edge here, because gravity kills. Got him too. Okay, now there's a couple of areas here I want to show you. First off, can I open this with the key, the skeleton key I picked up? I can't. Or I just opened it, period. You can go in here, and right around the corner, there's a wooden shield if you want to use it. I think for me personally, my shield I'm using right now is actually better. Now you've got two of these shield bearing hollows up here. These guys are reasonably tough early on because you pretty much are going to have to deal with two of them. I'm just going to wait, let them come to me. Sometimes it's better to be aggressive. See, if I try to attack, well, I'm a little too low. Come on. Nope. I'm only doing 3 damage because of the shield. Trying to get out here where there's some room to actually fight them. Come on. Guys, I don't have all day. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking, but I've got commitments, you know. Alright, what I'm doing now, I'll head back up where they came from. Because up here, we've got a little bit of room to operate. Now, I want you to see what I'm going to do with this guy. Oh, he's stuck. Come on. Come on. Oh, there he goes. See what that did to my health? So early in the game, it's still like... These guys are not difficult enemies, really. But they owned me with that move. Alright, come on. Alright, got him. Now it's just one-on-one. This can go a lot easier. Sometimes you just want to tank them with your shield, but there are other ways. He dropped a spear. If I wanted to use a spear. Now it seems like this is a dead end. It's not. First off, I'm just going to show you there's nothing underneath this. But over here, a staircase. Now first thing, there's a guy right behind these. We're going to go ahead and take him out. Come on. Thanks for clearing the path. Thanks for dying. But I'm sorry, he misheard me. Thanks for dying. Alright, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. Alright, he is not a bad guy. At least I don't think so. He's our first real merchant. And he's creepy.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Then that's that laugh that gets you. So let's look at the items he has for sale. Repair powder allows you to sprinkle it on your weapons and it repairs them. Throwing knives will give you a way to do a very small amount of range damage, but sometimes you want that just to lure enemies out. You can do an entire playthrough of using the throwing knives to lure one enemy at a time. It's really helpful. Fire bombs are great. Lloyd's Talisman. Using it prevents somebody from using Estus to recover. So, you're not the only one that has Estus flasks to heal. Some of your enemies will too. If other players invade you to try to kill you, they do as well. I very rarely have used Lloyd's Talismans for that, but nonetheless. There's the Dried Finger. It should only be used with the greatest of caution. No, I don't have enough to buy that, but nonetheless. Orange Guidance Soapstone. You can write, review, or rate messages. If I move to the right, the Residence Key, we are going to try to work up the money to buy that. The Repair Box, which allows me to repair my items while sitting at a bonfire. And the Bottomless Box, that allows me to store all my stuff. Then he has for sale Dagger, Short Sword, Scimitar, Rapier, Hand Axe Club, Reinforced Club, Spear, Short Bow. We are going to get a short bow. East-West Shield, Small Leather Shield, Buckler, Leather Shield, Heater Shield, I already have one of those. Warrior's Round Shield. So he has quite a bit of gear here. And some of the stuff we are going to buy. The best weapon he has, however, he isn't selling. And it's called the Uchi Katana, and he has it. You can attack him possibly kill him and take it. It's an awesome dex weapon, especially in the early game, if you're going to build up a straight-up dexterity playthrough. But I would not suggest it until you've gotten some of the other stuff you want from him, unless you just want to do like an evil run and then, hey, you kill what you want to do. But sometimes it'll cost you some things down the road if you aren't able to get the item from him the other way. He also sells arrows, standard, large, wooden, standard bolts, heavy bolts, wood bolts. We'll buy some of that later. He also has chainmail armor, the whole set, except for leather gauntlets. Apparently he doesn't have chain gauntlets. And we're back to where we started. Now, is there anything he has right now that I have the money to actually buy that I want? All right, Resonance Key's top of my list, so I'm probably going to farm for that. The short bow is also on my list, and it's 1,000. Okay, so I need to farm for that as well. All right, so we're going to talk to him, see what he has to say.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Okay, so he just mentioned a goat demon below. That's actually a boss you can fight later on. He also mentioned the bull demon above. That's actually the next boss main boss we'll fight. He also mentioned the dragon, and we saw that a second ago, the drake. And arguably he's a mini boss. He's not like a traditional boss, and we'll have to like negotiate and deal with him. Although you can fight him, it's tricky. So I'm probably not going to emphasize that right now. For now, I'm going to farm for souls.
What a waste of time. Go and fall off a cliff.
He's not happy that I didn't spend my souls with him. So how much do I have souls wise? I have 891. I'm actually really close to what I need. So I'm going to go into my menu thing and I'm going to go down and find soul items I have. I'm going to go ahead and use Soul of Lost Undead. Now in the original build of Dark Souls you can only use one of these at a time. This current one though you can do multiples. So I'm going to go ahead and do all 6 of them, see what that gives me. Oh, hello. I'm at 2,000 now. Let's talk to him again.
Oh, I hope you've brought plenty of souls.
So he's still a little cranky. I've been buy stuff from him before. I'm buying the Resonance Key. That will come in very handy. I'm also going to buy a short bow, and this will make sense later. All right.
Thank you kindly.
No, he's so annoying. Okay, now let's see. What else do I have? How many more of these soul items do I have? I have a large Soul of a Lost Undead, and I have a Soul of a Nameless Soldier. You know what? I think I've done what I need to with this section for now. We're going to keep on going, and we're going to go through here so you can see what's here. We have 4 hollows. Taking them on one at a time, this is easy. If you try to take them on a bunch at once, you're in trouble. Because they will stun lock you. And that's probably what this person here did. They probably tried to take on more than one at once, and they can overwhelm you. Okay, come on. Here he comes. That was a mistake. I tried to time that just right. Instead, I timed it just wrong. Die. Alright. Checking to make sure there's nothing there. We're going to head up the ladder. Trying to let you see all the little hidden things that are here. Hello, treasure? Throwing knife. Now, this feels kind of like a dead end. I can drop back down here and head over to that bonfire. But if you look over here, remember that little ledge and I said you can't make the jump? You can make it from here. So let me explain. And see, there's those guys, they had respawned. Let me explain to you how to jump. You hold down the B button or circle on PlayStation and you'll start running. And then when you're ready to jump, just a few seconds before, you're just going to, basically you let go and tap the B. So you tap it really fast. So you're holding down and you go tap like that. And when you do, you'll jump. It is not a precise science. Actually, it's pretty darn close to terrible. If there are complaints about this game, and there are complaints about every game no matter how good it is, this is one of them. It's jumping mechanics and running mechanics with being on the same button is just a bad idea. They do change that in a latter game. But we're going to try to make this jump. So let's go ahead, and I only have 175 souls to lose. That's not bad. I'm going to go ahead and top off my Estus in case I fall and take damage. Here we go. Missed. Crap. Well, the good news... sorry, dude. Don't have time for you. The good news is I can try again. And I will. So let's head back up this way. Problem is, all these freaks have respawned, I would assume, because I haven't rested. But no, they haven't, because I have rested. So guess what? We're going back over there and trying it again. And now they won't be there to bother me. Back we go. Now I'm going to use this opportunity to practice. So I'm running and jump. Wait. Okay, it's rolling. Oh, okay. Okay. So they did change the controls. So when you're holding down B to run, you actually click in the left stick to jump. That makes it a lot easier. It may be Dark Souls 3 that had the same button presses. So let's see if we can get there this time. Okay, I just did it the wrong way. Okay. That's where I'm going. So let's line it up. Here we go. Jump. Made it. So we're up here. So is there anything up here to find? Here. Whoa. There's nothing here. Thanks for trolling me, jerk. Alright. Now, if I remember right, up here there's actually going to be a bad guy. Right around this corner. Or not? I stand corrected. A light crossbow and some standard bolts. So if you want to go that route, then you can. So I could go over here and drop back down. I can also just roll drop right here, which I'll do. When you roll, remember it mitigates some damage. Now, if you look down here, you see way down there, that's actually playable area where that grass is. You're actually getting close to that goat demon he mentioned earlier. You do not want to go there quite now to the lower undead bird, but it is possible if you're willing to take a good bit of fall damage. So we're going to head back up here to the bonfire we rested at. So I think what we're going to do... This bonfire actually is this becomes a jumping off point for later. See, there's these stairs. I never mentioned them before, and there's a reason. Because once you get here, you can't go anymore. But notice up there, there's a landing, and there's a ladder, but it stops. You'll eventually be able to come up from the top, kick that ladder down, and have a shortcut back to this bonfire. And you'll be able to use it. For now, what we're going to do is I am going to go ahead and show you... I'm going to show you the next area. And we may go ahead and take on the next boss. There is a mini-boss along the way. I think we're going to save him for later, for the episode after. For now, just for the sake of argument, I'm going to take these guys out. Start with Crossbow Boy. Wasn't quite close enough to backstab. Come on. Alright, that's fine. Take your time. I'll be here all week. There we go. Got him. Alright. Now these guys up here are throwing fire bombs down. So the problem is I'm going to have to run across here so they don't hit me. As you can see. Whoa, God. Oh, I just got lucky to notice him. The problem also is when I get into this other room, there's more than one guy here. So I need to be ready for a fight. Oh. Right, I was out of stamina. I wasn't able to block. Whew. Alright, got him. Alright, so we took them out. Now this gate, another shortcut for later. Matter of fact, when we go up against that goat demon, this is the shortcut that can get us back if we need to. We're going to head through here. Watch out, they can still hit us with fireballs. We're going to go in here. Take this guy out. Yep. We're going to go in here. Watch to your left. Another dude. Take him out. Okay, so we're just kind of harvesting souls here. There's no one in this room. But there's a chest. Now, notice the chest. And do you see the chain and how it curls back around? I want you to notice that for later. But this chest is perfectly safe. Black fire bombs. They're like regular fire bombs, but they do more damage. And they're, more fun. They're rare. So, if you are going to use fire bombs, I tend to save them for specific circumstances. Okay, we're going to go up this way. And here's another example. You got 3 guys. One of them is going to throw fire bombs. The other 2 will come at you melee. Try to lure them one at a time. You coming? He's the firebomb guy. So we kind of got lucky here. Now we don't have to worry about it. Now we can just take on the 2 melee guys. I'd rather them come at one at a time, but okay. Got them both. Now, we're going to head up this little ladder. Why? This is where those firebomb dudes were. Let him bounce right off the shield. Take him out. Alright, I'm just moving up to him because he'll just drop firebombs on me while I deal with this guy. Now we'll deal with this guy. Okay, now I'm going to grab this. 2 firebombs. His body didn't fall. He didn't drop anything. What do we have up here? Soul of a Lost Undead. Okay. So we are doing really well. Oh, and you see that right there? We're going to be heading there pretty soon. But for now, we're going to head this way. Climb down the ladder. Okay, we can go this way or go to the door. I think the residence key we bought will open this. Yep. And watch out, because there may be somebody in here. I can't remember. Maybe not. But there is something important here to get. A chest with gold pine resin. If I use that gold pine resin on my weapon, it'll give it lightning damage. That is going to make the next fight very, very much easier. Okay. Now these guys are coming up here, but I'm going up this tower first. Why? There's a crossbow guy here that will pepper me from behind if I'm not careful. Dang it. Got him. Alright, now one of these guys I think is coming up here to face me anyway. Where is he? There he is. Okay, let's back out and let him come to me. Because again, you don't want to get greedy. If you can take them on one at a time, take them on one at a time. Come on, you coming? Jeez, dude. Okay, maybe if I go out this way, I can get him to come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. No. Make sure they're not coming. No. I'm not going to waste a firebomb on him. Sorry, I'm just not. Got him. Yes. Alright. Let's heal. I still have 6 Estus flasks. If I go back to that last bonfire, it'll only replenish me to 5. So I'm in good shape. I'm hoping to keep the 6 before I face the next boss. Okay, we're going to take him out. He's done. Now we're going to take him out. Okay. So we've got a couple options. We can go down here. If we go down here, and I'm going to go really slowly. Do you see him? That's our first Black Knight. First off, they have weapons that they might drop if you kill them, and those weapons are pretty awesome. We are not messing with him right now. We're going to do that a little later. He would be a mini-boss. Like when you rest at a bonfire and everything comes back, he won't. This is our critical path, but there's going to be a trap for us up here, so we're going to be careful. If you'll remember the old boulder trick, here this comes. Here he comes. And we're running. Okay, and now that guy pushed it down, and now he's coming with me with that. Take him out. One more time. Black Knight did not notice. Good. Alright, we're heading up this way. This little ledge here makes you think you can drop down. Don't. Just don't. Alright, we're going to head up here. We're in an open area here. There's a door. Because of the master key, we can open this now. Normally we couldn't. This leads down to a mini-boss that we are not messing with right now. Although, you get one of the best rings in the game, and I will be going after that ring by taking that guy out. For now, I'm heading up here. I'm doing this because I thought there was a crystal lizard here, and I can explain those. It might be in this next floor. You see the fog wall? We're about to hit a boss. Sorry about the phone. Okay. Just seeing if the crystal lizard's in here anywhere. Was that him? That's him. Alright, good. And killing him gets you some upgrade materials. 2 Twinkling Titanite. We don't even have anything we can use that on yet, because that's pretty high-end stuff. And 1 Titanite chunk. But there, we picked that up. So going further up is not possible. Not only there's no stairs, but it's blocked off. The fog wall is where we go. And this is actually going to be a boss fight. So I'm going to go here. Oops. And I'm going to go to my items, and I'm going to make sure I have... Where'd it go? There it is, the gold pine resin ready. And my reason for doing that is I plan to use the pine resin on the guy we're about to fight. I do not have the stats to wield the Zweihander yet. It would probably do a pretty good job on this thing. I'm not messing with any of this stuff. This may still be a pretty tough fight, but there is one little trick to it that, and it actually taught you this trick earlier on. There's 2 parts, and it's taught us both. The game has taught us through its sneakiness and ambushes how to handle this upcoming situation. So we're going to traverse the white light, and you're going to notice no boss. As we walk further that way, he'll jump down from on top of that tower. But if you look back here, there's a ladder. We're going to go up this ladder. Why? 2 reasons. One, there are a couple of crossbowmen up here that are going to make our lives miserable if we just fight the guy. Oh, hey, he fell. That just made that easy. Let's take him out. Thank you. Now is his friend on his way up? Come on. Are you coming? He's coming. We're going to let him come up here. Heavy attack. Oops. Took him out. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch over to the gold pine resin already. And we're going to go this way and trigger the boss. I'm actually going to switch. Here comes the boss, the Taurus Demon. Okay, and now we're going to do what every brave warrior does, runs. We're going to head back to this ladder. We're climbing up. This guy has this huge axe thing, and it does some serious damage. Okay, we're going to use our pine resin, and we got to go quicker. He's going to jump over here with us, which just really sucks. They're one-handed. Crunch. Look how much damage that did. Now the lightning actually does do additional damage to him. This is where we're going to learn the fine art of dodging. Look at the chunks that thing's taking. Done. You have to be able to dodge his attacks, and if you have lightning even on a regular longsword, we took him out. We took out our first real boss of the game. We picked up a humanity and a homeward bone, because we could head back by now, but we are not doing that yet. What we're going to do is go this way. We're going to get to a good stopping point. You got to be careful in this arena, because this, if you go down this way, you will die. Same over there. These drop-offs will kill you. He can actually hit you and knock you off, and you die. So you want to just be careful of that. Using that drop attack with the lightning, especially in two-handed, because you do more damage with wielding your weapon with 2 hands, It just really makes it a lot easier. And you notice just now the gold pine resin paper has worn out. I knew there was a treasure in here, a large soul of undead. We're going to drop back down here. Just be careful. We don't want to accidentally run into anything. Okay. If we go across this bridge right now, we're in big trouble. It's just a bad idea. We're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to open this door. Nope, we can't. We'll do it later. But there is an important NPC we're about to meet. Arguably the most important NPC in all of Dark Souls. And that is a heck of a view. Which will explain a lot of what he's about to say. And we're going to be introduced to one of the greatest characters in the entire franchise. And a very, very good covenant.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
So he's come searching for his very own son. There's a lot, and he says son like S-U-N, but there's a lot of speculation as to what he's talking about.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Okay, listen to his proposition.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Okay, say yes that you'll help him.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
And now he's going to give us a white signed soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Okay, so it's going to allow us to write down our mark, and another player can summon us, if we're playing at the time, into a fight to help them, and vice versa. And there are times when we can summon this guy, Knight Solaire, to help us.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
The sun is like a magnificent father. So I want you to remember this. It's a pretty important line. Okay. Now this is where this may totally go off the rails, but I'm hoping I can make it. We're going to go across the bridge. And I know I told you a minute ago we're not going to go across the bridge. But about halfway down, there's a staircase to the right that we can duck down. And we're going to go down there. So hopefully this will work, because I imagine we're going to take some damage. As a matter of fact, I am going to go ahead and heal. And now I'll make a run for it. Here goes nothing. Don't get greedy. Don't mess with the treasure. Just run. Here it comes. He got me. Did I die? I did not die. I'm going to drop down here. And he did kill a bunch of those dudes. Okay, now so what's happened is that dragon is now up there. And he's going to basically sit there and be a general pain in the butt. We are not going that way. Matter of fact, we're going to wrap this episode up because now we've got some options, and I'm going to show you what those are in the next episode, including getting an awesome early game weapon. I mean awesome. But for now, I'm going to go here. This should look familiar. I'm going to kick the ladder down. I'm going to climb down. And we are back to the bonfire that we were at before. And look at the souls we have, 5,193. We are in pretty good shape. Okay, I feel like I missed something. Let's see. I can't kindle while hollowed. Let me reverse hollowing, because right now I'm hollow and undead. I'm going to reverse the hollowing. I'm going to leave this. I don't know if this will work. I can't remember, but we're going to give it a try. I'm going to try to use one of these humanities I picked up. So I think I can do this now, and then I can kindle the bonfire. Yes, so I'm going to kindle this bonfire. So instead of giving me 5 Estus charges at the bottom of the screen, now it's 10, like the Firelink Shrine is. So that's as high as I can make it until I get the rate of kindling, which is later. Then it can go all the way up to 20. So I'm going to use this opportunity to level up. And I'm going to level up once to Vitality. 1 to Strength. 1 to Dex. I'm going to stop there. Now you're wondering why I'm saving those souls. Because I've got some stuff to purchase, and we'll do that next time. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Bonfire Chronicles, and that you will return for the next one when we kind of sort of take on the dragon, but I'll try to show you that mini boss I mentioned and see if we can take him out, but also how to get a really, really great weapon. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time. Peace.